Are Brood Horrors any good in patch 6.2.2? Sometimes the stats tell the story. Here, part of the story isn't simple numbers. It's the graphical model. The Brood Horror is a big rat, but it's on 4 paws. It's long and relatively narrow, and blazing fast. A pack of wolf rats is one thing. A pack of Brood Horrors is another level of terror entirely. Recruited for 1200 gold and 300 upkeep, the actual 4-to-1 ratio we expect to see. On Ultra they come at 6009 health each. Armor is 40, no special resistances. Leadership of 55 is not great, but that's Skaven for you. Speed is 95 base, charge speed 120, terrifying and obscene levels. Melee attack begins at 40, which is far from terrible, and each attack carries poison with it, something to keep in mind for combo play. Attack interval 4 is the bog standard level, splash gun size is medium, so regular cavalry on down, and max target splashed is 4. I think that's where it started too, new system notwithstanding. Melee defense 30 reflects that this isn't the most defensive of beasts. Weapon strength 375 is split base 125 and armor piercing 250, solid without being eye-popping. Charge bonus of 65 is legitimately high, and mass is 2000. I said this is a large rat, and for what it is and does, that's a lot of mass, meaning it has good performance getting out of blobs. Counted as a siege attacker and a molder monster, it can hide in forest, important because not everything can at large sizes, causes fear and terror, can benefit quote-unquote from scurry away, as in it gets faster when fleeing, has frenzy, so immediately slap plus 10 melee attack and plus 10% weapon strength, plus 10% charge bonus, and immunity to psychology while frenzy remains up, and has regeneration, the old school kind with old school 20% fire weakness. What this means is that when one of these runs away, it tends to survive and gets better for use in that very battle. This is a big deal. In Redline skills, 3 pips of Molder Knowledge adds plus 10% speed and plus 12 flat charge bonus, and while more charge bonus is wonderful, at this speed level a percentage boost is tremendous. At rank 7 and up, mutagenic elixirs adds plus 10 armor, and it didn't start with tons, plus 5 leadership, didn't start with tons, and 15% spell resistance, didn't start with any. In the tech tree, Freaks Off the Leash, shared with wolf rats, offers weapon strength plus 10% and bonus versus infantry plus 5. Brood Breeders adds plus 2 recruit rank and minus 5% upkeep. Not everything in the roster gets recruit rank bonuses like that, so it's one of the advantages in campaign. Throt's Flesh Laboratory obviously offers a lot of options, but that's for its own separate video. So how do we use Brood Horrors? For those with the Throt DLC, the Brood Horrors provide excellent targets for shock collars when being used as assassins. But moreover, they are just so fast, so offensively tilted, they are one of the best backstabber units in the game to use with each other. They are hit and run specialists, and because they're not broad-shouldered like mutant rat ogres, they aren't tripping over one another to push through a gap in terrain or enemy formations and swarm key targets. They are not, on their own, blood destroyers. They will chew apart formations, but offensively speaking, it's better to have them tear apart Empire Knights than a blob of flagellants. You have other tools for flagellants. Brood Horrors are good at focusing down targets, especially ones that don't get knocked down easily, and Footcasters get knocked down a little less now. Multiple Brood Horrors can attack a landed dragon, and should. Don't think of this as a solo the enemy monster. Think of it as a much bigger version of a wolf rat, and use pack tactics. At this speed and ferocity, that's how you prosper. Everything else is just a matter of supporting this effort, beginning with packmasters mounted on them, but chieftains on bone breakers and lord support works out too. Of course it gets broken with Throt Lab stuff, but the other factions can absolutely use it heavily and should. A lot of units can't use the spells of Stealth Hiding Spell effectively because they're too slow. These are wicked and vile in ambush, though they will catch a lot of artillery just from being too fast to hit. Take care and have fun being the rat in hot pursuit of the enemy. You need all that speed to get payback against all your rivals, so turn up the heat.